Bon appétit. You want to see my dinner? Oh, you can't see it there, can I? Can you? Where is it? It's in there. Oh. It's Ancestors Night fish stew. I would like to explain a little bit, very briefly and quickly. Now I am a lot less stressed thanks to the previous video, which has distressed me a little bit. I would like to explain about why I choose to not change the time. Yesterday, 31st of October, or the day before, the clocks in the world, I guess it's worldly except for a few countries, the clocks in Britain changed from British summertime to British wintertime. And so it happened in Europe, everybody stepped back. On my side, I have been slowly more and more annoyed as the years have gone as to why do I have to obey the time change. Well, it's not so much about obeying as in complying, isn't it? So, a few years ago I decided to try, see what it would look like and feel like and be like if I stayed at one of the times. And I did not move the clocks. So, it was winter and, no, was it summer? No, it was winter and I stayed at winter time. So I lasted till about June. I got so confused as to what time is it with everybody else and what time is it in my house. So I gave in. I went in, I moved the clocks. So winter came back and I thought, come on, we can't do this. It's so annoying, this time change. So this time, that was about 2 years ago, I thought, I'm going to do this. Now it is summer. And when it is winter, I am sticking at summertime. The main reason for that is because I find it really hard to go to bed early. I love going to bed early. I love going to bed, if I can, at 9. But I never manage because I've got that weird pattern that I cannot work well during the day. When comes evening, I feel relieved. I feel, phew, I can relax. And of course, I don't want to go to bed. And the next day, the same pattern. I can't work. I get overwhelmed. I get stressed. I feel I haven't achieved enough. I beat myself up. I don't want to eat, blah, blah, blah. And again, I go to bed late. So, to counteract that, I thought I will try and remain at the same time. So I can really, as I'm struggling to go to bed early, I will do my best. So now the clocks have changed to go to bed by 9 o'clock. So I do manage certain days. So the days I don't manage at all, most of the time, I would say I managed about 35% of my nights. I managed to get to bed before 10, 35%. So, yes, so 2 years ago I did it. I managed to understand. I stayed at one time. It helped me to get to bed earlier. And when I woke up, I was I was up before everybody else because at my time, it's 6 o'clock, but at their time, it's 5 o'clock, so they're still in bed. Which means I can get more work done, get up at the time I'm getting up, and by the time it's 4 o'clock for them, it's 5 o'clock for me, so it's time for me to stop. This year, we are at 4 minutes. This year, it has happened. I have refused to move to winter time. I am at British summertime now. So in my house, it is 8 o'clock. Can you see that? Over there, yes, 8 o'clock. I've even managed to get my iPad here, which I'm recording on to be at Central European time, which means it's 1 hour later. So it is the time I am staying at. So I've worked out one thing is to be in tune with everybody else, I need to be 1 hour late everywhere. So that's easy, isn't it? If I'm going to the, I was going to say dentist at 9:30, I've got to be there an hour late. So I'm taking an easy morning and I go there for 10:30 and I'm on time. Yes, it's easy, isn't it? Be 1 hour late everywhere. So it's got a lot of advantages, because as I'm struggling with myself to get myself to bed and eating my dinner, which I've not started yet, as it is 8:10 at night and it's way too late for dinner, but never mind. It's going to help me get some sort of stability in my life. If the time stays the same, even though time is an illusion, and these clocks are all man-made, and as we see outside, our seasons tell us that time varies. In summer, there's more light. In winter, there's more dark. So it would be better for me to be with the seasons and follow this thing. So one day I'll have no watch at all, but that's not going to happen just right now. This is what I wanted to say. There's lots more I want to say about why I'm choosing to stay at one time and I'm refusing to do this twice a year thing. Oh, you get up earlier. Oh, you get up later. And again and again and again. You know what it feels like? It feels confusing. It feels like another trick. I know it was purposeful during the war, maybe. But it's another trick to keep us confused, to make us lose our roots as to, our life, how settled we are. And I don't know about you who is watching this, who's not Alexandra, but I've had enough of it. I've had enough of these clocks changing. I'm staying at the same time. That's it.